A fugitive is a fugitive. You can't want to distance, to associate yourself with somebody who has run away from the law.
Yeah. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Firstly, I would like to apologize for not living up to my word yesterday. In my post, I promised that I was going to upload this video yesterday, but it couldn't happen because I was so super exhausted. Believe me, I tried to upload this or to put this video together, and I could see that I was making a mess out of it, and I could feel the phone dropping out of my hand to the floor. That's how exhausted I was. My sincere apologies, guys. Then, welcome to South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trending news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here. Please do understand that I'm not a politician. I do not have deep knowledge in politics. However, I am a South African citizen who's also a voter, and I do believe that my views count when it comes to political affairs of our beautiful country. Now, I have seen some post people saying Floyd has a right to attend any church that he wants to. He has a freedom of religion. And I beg to differ on that one. If we're going to look at it that way, we're going to miss the mark. And I am saying that, Floyd is just so not ordinary gay in this country. So, to whom much is given, much is expected. Floyd has a responsibility of being the face of MKHONTO WESIZWE. As somebody who is not a member of a MKP, trust me, I wonder how many, but I've seen how many MKP members are feeling. So you see this person that has been given the responsibility of being the face of your party. Now, this person is making a mess out of this because Bushiri is not just a church member. He could have gone to any other church that is not attached to such a scandal. It's a PR disaster for any political party to be associated with Bushiri at this moment, especially when the political parties in South Africa are fighting for the numbers, looking to dominate as we approach the 2026 local government elections. And you have the SG of MKP going to a church and be sharing the post by a pastor that is accused of so many things in South Africa and has escaped the law and ran to Malawi. And currently your country, the country of the people that we are fighting to lead. You see, that's what is happening. Floyd is one of the politicians that are fighting to lead us in South Africa, that are fighting to lead this country. You go and follow a man that is considered to have respected our country like that, and he parades you everywhere, and you also share his posts. No. We cannot say Floyd has a right of religion when it comes to this, because we're going to miss it. I still say he could have gone to any other church. You see now what this does. Guys, you don't know what happened. What this does, it gives validation to what Mbalula said. It gives validation. But let us start. I'm going to share a video clip. I know you have seen it a lot, but for the context of this video, I'm still going to share that video clip. And then when that is done, I'm going to share the one of Mbalula saying what he said about Floyd Shivambu, and also share the one of Julius Malema and make you, allow you to listen to what Julius Malema said about Mbalula. And all those video clips combined, they give substance to what Mbalula said. They give substance to the intentions of Floyd Shivambu being there. I don't know why he's there, but that's how it looks like. You are allowed to differ from my views in the comment section. But let us start by watching the video clip that is trending. That is trending of Bushiri and Floyd Shivambu. I am so sorry, guys. Unfortunately, the video clip is now copyrighted, so it almost caused problems for me. I had to remove that Bushiri and Floyd video clip. So whenever you if ever I sound like I don't make sense in certain parts when I talk about the video clip that is no longer there, please do note that I removed the video clip because of copyright, and I really appreciate your understanding in advance. And you know how this sounds like. It sounds, from what Bushiri is saying, he sounds like he is on a journey of purifying himself, whatever he's being accused of, using the current tensions, the racial tensions that we see now in South Africa that are being sown by your people like Elon Musk, your Donald Trump, your AFRIFORUM. He is using that to play victim. That, you know what, I was an investor because I am not a white. I'm being seen as a criminal. Yet we know what the man did in South Africa. Trust me, we do, especially us who are not the member of his church, who are not the members of his church. And now, at the end of the day, it looks like the person whose back this man is going. When I'm saying this man, I'm talking about Bushiri. The back that he's hoping to ride on, that he's being allowed to ride on into purification, is that of Floyd Shivambu, who is the leader of the fast-growing political party in South Africa, the third largest political party in South Africa. And people were starting now to say, no, we know you people from way back with your relationship with Bushiri. They started sharing photos of Julius Malema, Floyd Shivambu with Floyd. I think I also saw the one with former President Jacob Zuma. I say I didn't want to bring those photos here because I don't want this whole thing to lose the context, because at the end of the day, there are people like us who are genuinely looking for who to vote for. Do you understand what I'm saying? We are on a journey of trying to find out the better alternative out of all the choices that we have in South Africa. And when you see people like Floyd doing like that, they deprive MK an opportunity to be assessed fairly by us voters. To understand? Because now, as things stand, people are focusing on what Floyd did. Do you get? Because this is how big this thing is. I don't care how anyone can try and spin it. This is how big. So now what this does, it takes us back to what Mbalula said about Julius Malema and Floyd Shivambu. And now this whole thing gives a substance to that, something that I just took and chucked it in the dustbin and put no mind to it. Now I'm bringing it out again to reassess it. Is there an element of truth in that? That's the question that I'm asking myself.
That fight of Floyd and Julius, it's not real. That thing is just a movie. It's fiction. These are buddies. So Floyd has been sent to go and manage JZ and that MK party and Dalimpof. So it's a big fiction, my brother. These people are buddies like this. They are together. So they say they...
And you start putting this whole thing together with what Julius Malema once said about Mbalula.
You know, you can say all you want to say about Mbalula, and that's what I must give you a tip about him. The guy never lies. So he tells the truth. Mara unattacked, so he tells it not in a tactful way. So that's what gets him into trouble. But at the end of the day, that is the truth.
A life of me, I don't understand. I've been trying to look at it. Why would Floyd Shivambu be there in Bushiri's church in Malawi, knowing very well that Bushiri is going to parade him everywhere? Because now it is not a lie to say Bushiri has the desire to come back to South Africa, but he wants to come back a clean man and be able to do things that he used to do in South Africa. He was shining and glowing here, you see, because money was good. I'm telling you right now, the money was good. And now he is piggybacking on Floyd and the situation that is happening in South Africa. So I don't understand why Floyd would be there, knowing, you see, where the thing gets very frustrating for MK. almost every South African knows what Bushiri did in South Africa. That's number one. Number two, they generally don't like the guy. They don't like the guy. Here we have a country that people are complaining about immigration and whatnot, the influx, the whatnot, right? Here's a country that we just had a pastor that was released from jail. He stayed for too long. And you see, the judge said, I don't release this man because I trust what he is saying. I am releasing this man because the NPA did not prove their case enough for me to keep him here. And guys, this is a PR disaster. By the face of, the position of the Secretary General is very important. That is why this whole thing is trending like this. That is why this thing is trending like this. Had it been any other ordinary member of MK, or maybe one of the leaders of MK, but at a lower level, the scandal couldn't have been this much. But because he is the secretary, and the secretary that was taken from EFF that has declared itself through the mouth of Julius Malema that they have MK as their enemy number one, and their focus is MKP as their enemy, and you have that Secretary General that comes from EFF, the enemies camp out, like to consider, not because I think so, but because of what Julius Malema once said, and the way in which the MK dismantled the EFF, even in case that they're just dealing with EFF. So now you have that Secretary General, and that Secretary General has not been liked by other people within MK. They have been complaining why the people are coming from the EFF and suddenly be given the top positions within the MK, and leaving the people who have worked from the ground, people that have shown genuine love for the party, and you have somebody that comes from the EFF and he has the top position. And what is that person doing today? I'm not putting too much mind of the intentions why he was there. I'm looking at the results which overpower the intention. Whatever the intention was, it was supposed to be set aside and just allow the thing to lay dust because it is harming the MK. Do you understand what I'm saying? Hey guys, please share your own views in the comment section. Also, I want to share with you how South Africa is reacting towards this. I'm talking about somebody that I saw in the news, the video clip. That person, she is also complaining that now Bushiri is trying to position himself as an investor that was unfairly treated in South Africa because he is not white. And that narrative is being assisted in by the visitation of the Secretary General of MK, who is Floyd Shivambu. You see, when you look at that, Floyd did not go there in the capacity of MK. Do understand what I'm saying? He went there as an individual. But you see, you know how people move. You know us as ordinary people, how we move. We are not going to remove him from MKP. Do you get what I'm saying? We are not. And I might remove him from MKP and treat, okay, that was an individual's visit. Why are we bringing him to MK? It's because that person there is a chance that he will lead us in the future. If that is the mentality of following somebody that is like an enemy to South Africa at this moment, you want to lead us, but you are there. And the video that I'm about to share with you, the person they said, is Bushiri emboldened now? I'm telling you, did you see the body language in that video? Is that not the language of a person who is now emboldened? The person who works like, I have one of your own in the top position who might be in government in the near future, and he is here with me, and I'm about to conquer you one more time. Guys, I don't understand what is going on there. But whatever is going on, as they normally say, time will tell. But this is, oh my goodness, it's just a PR disaster, abomination. It was not supposed to have happened. And we cannot spin this thing and say Floyd has the freedom of choosing religion and whatnot, guys. Yo, let me share this video clip with you.
A fugitive is a fugitive. You can't want to distance, to associate yourself with somebody who has run away from the law.
Yeah. Does this, do you think, embolden Pastor Shepherd Bushiri?
I think so, because I watched what he said in the clip that he praised Floyd, which he posted on his social media. He argues that South Africa is pursuing black investors. He is not an investor. If he believes he's an investor, he must come to the South African courts and answer these charges that he has.
Yeah. Because
we do believe that there's a case for him to answer. Otherwise, NPA would not have gone to court. Now, he makes a comment that we believe or we praise white investors at the behest of black investors. That can be correct. You have a person who is not even a South African, who has the nerve and audacity to insult us as South Africans and our own systems as a country. And you have a South African leader sitting there clapping hands. That can be accepted.
Does Floyd Shivambu then have to face some sort of recourse or any kind of disciplinary action or the like? Not because he's a member of cabinet, not because he's ultimately even a citizen that holds political office of the country ultimately, but only of a political party itself. Is there any kind of recourse that ultimately he faces off the back of this, or is this going to have to be handled by the MK party?
We will leave that to the political party that he belongs to. From a government system and legal framework, we can't charge him, we can't do anything. And that's why we are issuing a statement to say we have a responsibility as leaders to uphold the rule of law, but to promote justice within our country, to ensure that people from outside South Africa don't continue to undermine our country because they think that is a banana republic.
Oh, Floyd, what have you done? What have you done? Anyway, guys, whatever your views are, kindly share them in the comment section. As for me, that is a huge PR disaster for MK. Please, guys, please share your comments in the comment section, and I'll be seeing you in my next upload. Thank you for watching, and once again, guys, I would like to apologize for not living up to my word yesterday. I was super exhausted. I tried. I was even dropping the phone everywhere. Like, I was so super exhausted. Guys, I will be seeing you in my next upload. And